Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my personal fleet carrier. Grind never ends. Dav's Hope and manufactured materials. This is the third episode of collecting materials this go around. Okay, I think I'm kind of ready now. Because since I got 4 games going, it gets a little confusing because they all use different buttons, and I have to figure out what I'm doing again. But material gathering is just as important as credit gathering because of modifying your ship's modules. So we spend time collecting credits, we spend time collecting materials. Like the planetary exploration, we go for the raw materials mainly. And here at Dav's Hope, mainly, we go with manufactured materials. We still collect some encoded, and we can collect raw materials if we decide to go out away from the base. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything, and you get notified when I produce more of these videos. Eventually it'll help me out with YouTube when I get enough subscribers and enough of my videos being watched. Yeah, it's just amazing how high they require. I have to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of my videos being watched. To get monetized and sponsored. But never-ending grind is a good name for it, because that's what it is. And if you would, look underneath the video in the description toward the bottom and consider donating / sponsoring our channel, which is donating and sponsoring is really about the same thing. But we have some benefits for those that do sponsor our videos. One, you get listed, or will be getting listed as soon as we get enough sponsors. On our videos. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 840 more videos to watch.
Incoming message.
And if you'll look when I target, you'll see where it says inventory 153 out of 200. Kind of gives you an idea how far away or how close we are to filling up on that item. Some are close, some are not so close. And on each lap, I exit to the main menu and come back. That's re-logging.
Incoming message.
And then the manufacturer material shows up again for each lap that way. They respawn, is what the gamers call it. But you don't come all this way for one lap. And you need so much material.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Cargo scoop deployed.
And as you can see, we're under a half a tank. We do have three other SRVs in the ship that are, I'm sure, full. So I'm not worried about our situation. We can also use synthesis to fuel the SRV. It's not really that necessary because we're not going to use all four of them. I mean, we're not going to use all four of them up. So probably will just exchange it instead of using synthesis and using our materials. There's no need to. I did take a break. So if you watch the clock of the previous round to this round, yeah, there's a big difference. Playing a little bit of Subnautica. I like that game. It's pretty wild. You crash land on a ocean planet. A few islands, very few. And sea monsters, and you have to try to survive. So it's more of a survival. And pretty neat. You should watch those videos. And you create bases, and it's still in the future. The equipment you have is very, very advanced than what we have today. But I like that game. It's in VR just like For me, Elite Dangerous is. And also No Man's Sky is about the same way. It's all pretty cool. Really like it. So No Man's Sky and Subnautica I'm still learning. Did I get that one? Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. No Man's Sky and Subnautica is the new toy. I understand that. That's why it's exciting. But they're much more user-friendly to the player. So, and Subnautica has built-in cheats. Now, I don't use them, but you manually save. If you don't save, if you quit and come back, it starts over. So I save during a stable situation before I go out on an expedition, and then when things are going well, I save. And if the big bad sea monster comes and tears up my little mini sub, and leaves me out in water 1,000 meters away from my base, instead of swimming through monster waters, infested waters, I just quit and come back with that save and try it again. So yeah, I didn't get it that time. Just kicked it around like a soccer ball. Or some of you would say football. And like with all games, you're grinding for future content. It makes the future content easier if you grind now.
Incoming message.
And in Subnautica, I've created 3 bases with sonar and for materials and what they call a moon pool. So they all have the scanner and the moon pool. I don't have the big Colossus or Cyclops ship or sub, is really what it is, yet. But for those advanced upgrades, and you got to go through much more difficult water where the monsters are more fierce and all of that. So, and they don't give you a way to shoot at the monsters. You can't kill them. Now, my son plays Subnautica. He's the one that introduced me to that one also, just like he did Elite Dangerous. And he said he's found ways to kill the sea monsters. And everything's about blueprints and fabricating equipment. And I haven't gotten near that advanced. I don't even have the Cyclops submarine yet. Still with the little mini sub. I mean, it works well, but it doesn't go as deep and very limited there so far. And I'm venturing out in more monster infested waters. and you're always having to fix your mini sub because it's always getting damaged. And sometimes it gets torn into pieces and you just boot back to the previous save and try again and say, well, we were not successful at that venture. But it's really neat. Should try that one. All the ones that I have videos on you should try because they're great. Ultimate Fishing was awesome. I pretty much finished that one. Pinball VR is awesome. The pinball tables come alive. No Man's Sky is pretty awesome. It's kind of like Elite Dangerous. It's more little more arcade style, and but it's pretty incredible. And then Subnautica is more underwater, and it's pretty incredible. So you should try all those games. They're really neat, especially in VR. Yeah, all the games I play are VR compatible, and they're pretty incredible in VR. And yeah, I criticize Elite Frontier for Elite Dangerous. I just want them to make it better. They have the potential. They can make it better. And that's all I want. I just want them to make it better. It has potential to be one of the greatest games ever, but they squander the opportunities. Just, I guess, to control. I guess it's all about control. If they would just listen to their players and what their players are complaining about, if they would just work on that and give the players what they want, they would be far more successful. But they cater to the few, and the many will complain. But we saw some cracks in their armor with the fleet carrier. Actually gave in to the users, players. So we're hoping for the same results with the rest of the game. Like I said, they can make it great.
Incoming message.
Yeah, I didn't target it. Be sure to look to the bottom right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything, and you get notified when I produce more of these videos. And eventually it'll help me out with YouTube and I can get some funding. Underneath the video in the description you'll find ways to donate/sponsor. Basically the same thing until I'm getting tired. I'm starting to miss them. But we need sponsors because we need better equipment so we can bring you better video. And underneath the video to the far left you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 845 more videos for you to watch. And again, I appreciate you coming along. This will probably be the last round for this video. We'll do at least one more, maybe two. But we need to collect more of this material. I mean, if we filled everything up, then we wouldn't have to do it as much. But I'd like to get through the engineers without having to stop in the middle of it. So see, after we collect this material, we'll go out to Jameson crash site, collect encoded material, hit the material traders, and then probably go out to the shield engineer for grade 5 shields. Well, again, I appreciate you coming along, and I appreciate all those that have subscribed. It means a lot to me. And hope the rest of you will subscribe. We've had 8,500 different people view our videos. If all of you would subscribe, then we could purchase that equipment that we need to make better videos. So please join us and help us. And join us for the next video. So until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.